was a bit of a sloping ground landing in itself.
Yeah, a little bit of slope landing there, right? Excellent. Collective all the way down.
Cyclic central.
Fantastic. Friction's on, good. All right, so today we've already briefed in the classroom our exercise for today, which is
sloping ground.
Sloping ground. And look at that, we came in and landed here, not even intentionally, bit of a slope to the left. Yeah, so we talked about in the classroom some of the big safety features or safety things about slope landing is really being aware of how much slope and which direction it is, which skid is hanging lower, and using that to make sure that we land nice and slow and controlled without any quick rolling action on the helicopter. Always making sure that our skids aren't getting caught on anything, especially on takeoff. We want to make sure we come up really slowly and straight up once we're level. As we're landing, we're always making sure that cyclic is into the hill as we're lowering that collective, coming down. Never any backdrift especially, or left and right drift as much as we can avoid it on those landings. And if we have wind, it's always best to be into the wind so we don't get the tail weathercocking while we're trying to land, right? So what we'll do is we'll find some different spots around here. This is a really nice spot. We came down, did a forced approach here, and then chose the spot in the end to do our landings. So we'll play around here for a bit and we'll talk our way through the landings. So we already know this is a little bit of a slope because this helicopter sits right skid low. It feels like a bit of a slope to the left, even though it's very gradual and gentle. We'll use the whole, follow the whole procedure. Right cyclic.
With us staying on the island, sloping ground, staying at the ground, I would nominate not to make any calls. Maybe an occasional one, just say that we're operating on sandbar north of Claiborne.
Yeah, if we're staying within 6 feet of the ground like we are here, then there's really, it just clogs up the radio.
Exactly, yeah. Anyway, all lights out, NR's in the green, fuel is efficient, T's and P's are now all in the green, that oil pressure looks like it's bang on now.
Yeah.
All switches are on, car piece on auto, collective friction is off.
Excellent.
Clear all around, lifting up, the cyclics over to the right, already, increase the collective.
Very nice.
It's alright. Not perfect. It's alright.
Alright, we'll just hover taxi forward.
Cool. My favourite parts back in my previous flying training was actually taxiing in and out of dispersal.
Okay.
It was quite tight, and so you're taxiing in and around aircraft, and it's quite fun. Fun to do. Yeah.
Let's pick this spot over here. It's a nice gentle slope.
Sounds clear to the left.
We'll plan to put our left skid right down where the wood line is there, and the right skid just to the right of that.
Tail is clear right. That's a bit of bow there.
Yeah.
Coming down.
Come just another foot to the right there, so our skids are just to the right of those. The wood actually. There we go.
Whoop.
Just find that moment where it touches and then hold it there. Nice balance. There we go. As we come down, that right just like it goes to the right till it's all the way down.
There it is.
And then centered. Good. That's about a maybe 4 or 5 degree slope. That feels pretty good.
Cool. All lights are out. And ours in the green. Fuel sufficient. T's and P's all in the green. All switches on. Car peaks on auto. Selective friction off. Clear all around. Lifting up. Nice look over to the right.
That's right. We want to feel that left skid come up first.
Road traffic, Cessna Foxtrot Charlie Hotel Charlie over the road, 3,200 feet westbound and doing upper air work.
Alright, let's do that one again.
Yeah. Yeah, we're clear to the right, it's coming over a bit more. Stay right at that line.
Hazard Lake traffic, this is helicopter cabbage G2 Echo Tango India, just 3 miles north of Hazard Lake, heading towards altitude 1,200. Hazard Lake traffic, Techno 72 Foxtrot India uniform. Is just 1 mile south of Hazard Lake, heading
Way down. Time to take back to the middle.
Yep.
Friction's on.
So that one, we're a little bit further left there, so we're only about a 2-3 degree slope there.
Did a better job of getting it pinned, at least. It was
yeah.
more of a rotation rather than a bit of a slide and a wobble until it was settled.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. The takeoff's a bit better as well. Right. There's a lot less pedal input than I would have expected.
Yeah,
there's a lot more left than...
You're pretty much going from the hover into just, well, it's a regular landing, so you just back it off a little bit on landing.
Yeah, so I'm going to do less with my feet because that was causing problems, I think. So, can I ask whilst we're on the ground, are you happy to just check the NR area?
For the next few minutes here, while we're just doing takeoffs and landings, we don't need to do the full takeoff checks. We're not going anywhere. We're not departing.
NR's in the green. Still all clear around. Lifting up. Backwards.
A bit slower there. That's better than the last one.
That's it.
All right. Why don't we do a 180 turn and do a couple the other way?
Tail is clear left. Turn the tail away from the slope, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Bit of sliding.
Traffic Cessna 172 Foxtrot Bravo, Foxy Yankee. Just passing the mission city.
Let's go a little bit forward to our other skid marks there, and then a little bit more left as well. That's good there.
Kilo Whiskey over the Fraser, the east end of 2 miles mountain, westbound 800 feet.
Hazard Lake traffic, this helicopter cabbage G2 Echo Tango India, just over Hazard Lake, heading southbound towards Abbotsford.
Hey, that was textbook.
Make sure you center your cyclic afterwards.
Pretty good, that. Happy with that?
That was nice.
Felt decent.
Felt really good.
Much more comfortable than the other way. Like I say, that almost over rotation. It's going past the level too.
Yeah, it's a long ways down. It feels like it anyways.
Yeah. Like I say, much more natural way of going about it at least.
Yeah.
I've got a CO detector, so I'm assuming wind from the tail now as we're sat here.
Yeah, just
Got my vents open now.
put your door on a string even if you want to.
Roger.
Controls.
You got control, thank you very much. How do we go about this then? Oh, that string there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Whiskey.
Go.
Over the Fraser.
Control.
The quarry.
Your controls.
Mountain, westbound 900.
Nice. So, NR's back in the green. Clear all around. Josh is over there coming back in.
Yeah.
Lifting up.
Don't need quite that much cycling. Probably about there is enough. Otherwise you'll pick up and you'll really want to roll it over.
Fraser traffic, this helicopter cabbage 2, Echo Tango India, just approaching Claiborne Tower, is going to be switching frequencies 1210.
That was nice. That felt really controlled. Took your time.
Traffic, 172 Gulf.
Felt good on.
Currently
Yeah.
2,200 feet over
Doing
the
a bit
river,
landing here.
just over Chilliwack Mountain.
Alright,
heading
coming down.
westbound.
Alright, so right to our right here, you can see the slope goes all the way down well past our tail.
Yep.
I want to do a couple of like toe-on slope right over here. And I want to land right at the very top of the hill with our skids.
Tail is clear right.
Right about here. Lots of room for a tail behind, sloping all the way down. Same thing, we'll touch the front of the skids, balance there for as long as we want to, really, when we're doing this type of landing.
Traffic,
That's balance there.
Yeah, why don't you come back up and balance in the front again?
between here and
Not too much. So it's a balancing game between cyclic and collective. We want the collective up to the point where it's lifting the skids off, the back of the skids off. Then we just use enough cyclic fore and aft to hold the aircraft from moving forward or back.
Hotel, 1 mile east of the Mission Bridge at 1,100 feet eastbound.
So we can sit here all day if we wanted to.
Yeah.
You could load passengers in or out. Or you can just, like you were about to do, let it slowly come down.
1,800
Bit of forward cyclic.
Of course, keep it pinned into the slope.
Yep.
Collector fully down.
Slightly centered.
And friction is on.
Yeah. There again, about the same slope as before, about 6 to 7 degrees. That's totally fine. It looks like more because we sit level.
Oh, so yeah,
with
we'll have
the
a
nose slightly high.
couple of degrees nose up there.
Excellent.
Pretty cool.
Let's do that again. We'll come up and then we'll come back down again.
Roger. So NR is green.
Friction's off.
Friction is on. Friction is now off.
It'll be easier to take off with the friction off.
That would have been a fight. Right, so cycle it forwards.
Really slow collector now. The right cyclic as well. Nice.
That's alright. That now?
Yeah, just come 1 to 2 feet left.
One to the left, sorry.
Yeah, to the left, just about a foot or two.
Yeah.
We were just in a little bit of a dip there. That's good.
miles, and Chilliwack area traffic is Cessna Mike X-ray Echo, just north of Chilliwack Mountain, 2,500. And we're presently in a turn westbound, just north of Chilliwack Mountain, 2,500. Too much traffic.
Peter on the front there.
Just over Agency Bridge, 1,900 towards Hope.
That's collectively down, Cyclic Central. Good. Slipped into a bit of a rock mound here, just about that final bit of movement was.
That's what my left skid was on before.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. Bent on the wrist, isn't it? Fighting that.
No, it's I think it's just all that fine movement. It's getting to it, but then holding it there and just fingers.
Yeah.
It is quite tense.
Yeah. It is a fairly tense exercise to do.
Fingers are loose.
A lot of it.
It's all nice. Just the wrist is getting a bit stiff. Bloody hell. Right. NR is in the green. Collective friction is on.
Alright, let me, I'll take control for a second.
Are you off control?
Yep. Down here. So then as you get comfortable with that and with just, working with the aircraft and holding it in certain positions and stuff, then if we have to do like go-on landings and stuff, then it's exactly the same principle. We just use everything we just used. Then we have two options. One, we can just do a skid-on landing like this. This we would use quite often if we're going to offload loggers or something like that onto a log. You can just put enough weight down to hold it there and then just balance the aircraft as somebody climbs out. The other option, if you don't have that much room ahead of you, sometimes you have to come in and just put the front of the skids on something. Then it uses a bit more of what we were using for the toe-on landing back there, where you bring just the toes on. Then you have to use more collective to balance it. With a combination of collective and cyclic, you can just hold it level there. And this could also be used for offloading on a slope, like on a hill, where you can just get your skids, the front of the skids tucked against the hill, and then hold the aircraft like that. And sometimes the only option you have is to put one skid on, that one skid like that, and then you could even get somebody to offload on that side. Or if it was a 4 or 5 person helicopter, they could get out on the back door on my side. So the same skills you use building that on the same exercise for the sloping ground. All right.